Hi, thank you for joining me. Today we're doing a hot dog and egg casserole, and it actually tastes better than what it might sound. And I put a lot of seasonings in the eggs, so that helps as well. Right now I'm putting some coconut oil in the pan to heat up, which you can use whatever oil you like to use. I'm just putting that away. And I'm using 2 hot dogs, but you can use however many you need. And I'm just getting those cut up so they'll be ready. And I'm just grabbing a little bowl for the hot dogs because I didn't have my bigger cutting board out today, so just need something to put it in. Alright, and get that out of the way. And now the oil's hot and ready. And I'm just putting one in just to see how ready it actually is. And I have my casserole pan in the back ready. I've greased it and everything, so that will be ready. Now it's time to dump all of the hot dogs in. And I'm just getting everything evened out with the fork. And by the way, the size of the casserole dish just all depends on how much you're going to use. So if you would need a bigger casserole dish than what I'm using, then of course go ahead and use that. And now I've got my bowl out for the eggs. And I'm going to get that ready and scrambled up, and so when the hot dogs are ready. And I'm personally doing 3 eggs, but you can do, excuse me, more or less, depending on how much you need. And also, I'm doing it with the yolk, but if you're just doing egg white, you would most likely need more. And I just gotta go rinse my hands off. And get the eggs put away. And I'm just checking on the hot dogs and getting them flipped over because they're already ready to flip over. In this part, by the way, cooking the hot dogs, or browning them a little, I should say, is completely optional. It's just a preference I have, but if you want to just cook cut up the hot dogs and throw them in the pan and dump the eggs in and put it in the oven, then go right ahead. Unless I'm in a hurry, I prefer to brown the hot dogs a little. But that's completely up to you how you would like to do it. Okay, while that's cooking, I'm going to get some garlic salt into the eggs. And some garlic powder. And some onion powder. And I'm also doing some Cajun seasoning, which is completely optional. If you don't like spice, hot, spicy stuff, then you don't have to do the Cajun seasoning. And now I'm just going to get that mixed up really good. And now I'm just checking on the hot dogs, which they should be ready by now. And getting the burner turned off. And I'll set the eggs aside until I'm ready for them. I also needed to clean up a little bit of mess I made. And now I get the casserole dish. And I'm going to put the hot dogs in, but trying to not get any oil in there. I guess you can if you wanted, but I didn't want to put any oil in, so I was just trying to dump them in without the oil. And set that aside. And now time for the eggs. But I was just spreading the hot dogs out a little more. I'm just dumping it right on over the hot dogs. And gotta take that dish to the sink. And all the spices in there will cook in with the hot dogs, and it's delicious. And now I'm going to set the timer for 15 minutes. And by the way, the oven, I had put it on 400 degrees. And now the 15 minutes is up, so I'm going to take it out. And I turned the oven off, of course. And that's how it looks. But now I'm going to get some cheese. I have 3 pieces of cheese, although it was just showing 2, but I had 3 pieces. And I'm going to put each piece in 3 sections. And now it'll sit and cool for 10 minutes. That 10 minutes is up, and I had set it up on like a plate type of thing so it can cool better. And just had to get my plate out, because now it's time to cut and serve. And there you go. Hope you give it a try. Thanks.